Hello viewers and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. We are taking a look on what's happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. Without fear, without favor. Mai Mnangagwa is in Belarus where she is having some business deals. And we need to take a look onto this story. The most shocking part of this whole thing is that she is flying an 11,000 United States dollars per hour. Turkey registered Gulfstream 550 TCLG. She took a large delegation of female business executives in a dance group, some traveling separately to explore business opportunities and create synergies. This is what is happening. This is the office of the First Lady, and it's a very controversial office in the land of Zimbabwe in terms of how they operate and how they do their own things. Personally, I feel that this office of the First Lady is straining the nation in terms of resources. And these activities can be done by ministers who can fly on cheaper flights to and from these countries. We are not saying we must not have business opportunities and synergies, but the issue of priority must be given to other things in Zimbabwe. Just imagine, we need to have schools, 11,000 per hour. It can just 2-3 hours. It's a block for other kids without schools in remote areas, for example, Mwenezi. So we need to take a look onto this issue. Let us take a look on the picture. These are the pictures of Mai Mnangagwa right there, and this is the plane she is flying with. And remember, Zimbabwe is so poor, and Zimbabwe is so vulnerable when it comes to the issues of money, but they spend without thinking twice. This is it's a very beautiful plane, and it's a very beautiful plane. You can actually see this is the inside part of it, and anyone can be tempted to live this kind of life. You can't go about without flying yourself in such beautiful planes like these ones. You can see these are the interiors of such kind of planes, and very interesting indeed. But let us take a look on the responses. How do the people of Zimbabwe feel about this whole? It's very difficult for the people of Zimbabwe to live a better life when we have first ladies who are always on a plane, who are always on a move. What do we need to do is to have a government with a first lady who is dignified first lady who knows that whenever she travels, she is using a lot of money that can be used for other programs and other things. Chitwa says Zimbabwe is degenerated into Mnangagwa family beehive. Okay, and Freedom says ZANU-PF is our greatest sanction. Yes, ZANU-PF is the greatest sanction we've ever had in the nation of Zimbabwe, because all these monies can be used for other things, but they are being diverted to other uses. Okay, Revenge says, what happened to the plane the ED bought for himself? Why are they still hiring private planes? And the money laundering trip, let them enjoy the fruits of their cunning while it lasts. So on the issue of the plane, we have seen several times that plane not being used, but remember, it's a presidential jet, which means it's maybe dedicated to the president himself, not any other person. What happens if you want to go out as quick or as soon as possible, while the VP, the First Lady, is elsewhere? It will be very difficult for him to be able to travel. So that is something very important. Remember, that jet is an emergency exit tool, and it can't be seen outside. It can't be at its strategic position and location. Jagavo says, let them enjoy. Okay, we have read about this. Tongai says, in what capacity is she going there? She's going as a First Lady. I believe that this is more than Grace Mugabe. But Team Zimbabwe, this is what is happening. I do not know your views. I do not know what your thoughts. My president, Emmerson Mnangagwa, is outside Zimbabwe and is in Belarus. aboard a private jet which costs 11,000 United States dollars per hour to fly. This is what is happening. We'll see. We have never seen the results of these issues. This is the reason why we are worried. We have never seen the results of these trips. Baba wakabuda kana kuti amai vakabuda vachinoshava vakadzokawo vakabata. You get happy kuti no, mama wadzoka vane something. But ours is just a mother who goes out and comes back with nothing. Let us talk in other episodes, in other broadcasts.